For this example, a head in 1/20th scale was used, previously primed with one-shot black. One-shot white was used to easily create highlights and shadows that will serve as a guide throughout the painting process. The primer was airbrushed from the top to create the zenithal light effect. Both red leather and burnt brown red were mixed in the airbrush. The color was applied in thin layers without completely eliminating the previous step. To prepare a wet palette, you will need a container with a minimum depth of 1 centimeter, as well as an absorbent surface such as a sponge, felt, or absorbent towels. The material was placed inside the container until its surface is covered by the water. A piece of waxed baking paper was placed over top. The palette will keep your acrylic paints wet and with the correct consistency, preventing them from drying as you work. The bottom of the eyes were painted with outlining black without using any thinner. For this task, the premium Marta Kolinsky No. 2 brush was used. The background was painted very carefully, in addition to making the line on the inside of the eyelids. With this base tone in place, the details on the eyelids were corrected. AMMO colors white for figures and pure red were mixed for the light colors of the eyes. The entire eye area was then painted, leaving an outline of the previous black to create shadow. The next step requires a finer brush. Returning to the black color, the iris background was very carefully painted. The next step required lightening the red leather color with pure yellow. With this mixture, a small circle was painted in the center, establishing the color of the eye. Again returning to the black, the pupil of the eye was painted. If necessary, any final touches were made before continuing with the painting.